Hi everyone, welcome back to Married to Reselling. I'm Simon and this is Faye. We are UK resellers. We sell on eBay and Amazon. This is part 2 of our, we're calling it a mega super haul.
Yeah, it's the biggest one for a while.
Yeah, super mega haul. As we said in part 1, we sourced over 130 items, I think it was 134, and we showed you approximately half, maybe a bit more because there was a few DVDs in there. But I've got a whole stack here that we're kind of desperate to clear out the way so that Faye can have some space back and I can get all this stuff off. Most of it is going to Amazon. A few bits for eBay here. But a lot of it's going to Amazon.
That'll be cross-listed to eBay, won't it?
A lot of resellers do use clothing and only use clothing, but I do notice that many resellers seem to be looking to branch out into other things for various reasons, which I think is a good thing. I know there's a lot of consensus that niching down is kind of the way forward. Maybe that's right, but we like to kind of dabble in a few bits because when we're sourcing, there's 2 of us. My clothing knowledge isn't great, so there's kind of no point both of us looking at clothing rails.
Mine's not that great, to be honest.
But you're kind of drawn, I suppose, more to some of the brands. You've got your list of kind of bolo items and stuff like that you're more familiar with.
Nothing's off limits sourcing wise, is it? We'll consider anything if it's worth it.
Let's see what we've got. We're going to pull up the Amazon Seller app. One of the most regular questions we get asked on YouTube and on Instagram is, what app do you use to check prices? So for Amazon, it's just the Amazon Seller app. So once you've got your Amazon Seller account open, you can use that app free of charge. It's got a camera function, scan a barcode or the cover if it's a book or a game or a DVD. 99% of the time, find exactly what you've got. So we'll look at current selling prices. We'll also look at the bestseller rank, and the bestseller rank is just an indication of how fast an item is selling at that moment in time, and it fluctuates throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month. But the lower that number, the better. So if something is ranked number 1 in toys and games, then it is currently the best selling. I actually watched a video recently from the little reseller who had found the best selling product in, I think it was like ink.
Oh really?
Yeah, or something like that. I can't remember what it was exactly, like an HP ink cartridge, but she was really chuffed that she'd found the bestseller. I'm not sure I don't know if we've ever found like number 1 in any category. I mean, to find number 1 in toys would be very hard because it changes often. We've probably found in the top 50, maybe the top 20, but I'm not sure if I've ever found anything at number 1, so great find. Right then, without further ado, so Faye's going to be scanning. We're going to try and keep it as brief as possible, try and move through it as quickly as possible because there is quite a lot to show you. The idea is that if you are thinking about branching into other areas, some things you might see here, you might just think, oh yeah, I see that regularly, or I'll look out for that next time. So these are current selling prices. We're not telling you to go out and source this stuff, but this is what we've sourced and we're just sharing with you the information of what we hope to get so that you could do that too.
Cool, let's go.
So this is a brand new and sealed John Francome's Data Races. It's actually a little bit kind of tatty in places and on corners, so it's probably more like used like new or something like that. It's actually, look at that, it's back to front, which could mean it's been repackaged, possibly, which you don't see that often, but I guess it goes on probably more than any of us would think. We paid £1.50 for this, so that was, I guess, probably as much of the deciding factor as anything else.
£12.95 used.
Okay, yeah, this will probably go used like new. Mr. and Mrs. This is always a nice one to pick up. I'm not sure if I scanned it when I sourced it because it was 99p. It's used again.
Out of stock, new and used.
Nice. This is one of those ones that surprised me, a bit like Shark Mania and a few of those that did recently. So it's Ideal and it's Hamster Race, and we paid £2.50. It's used.
£19.99. I must ask you a question.
Okay, what is it?
Are you ever going to grow a moustache?
No, I won't ever grow a moustache. Not intentionally, it's only if things got a bit rough and I just didn't have time to shave. I think I've probably been woke up in Scotland with about the best moustache I'll ever grow. Not shaving for like 3 weeks or something. £3, that was actually used.
Not available used, only available new for 25.
So where something's new for 25 and not available used, we'll probably price it around 17 to 19 pounds. You might be surprised, and we do get that comment quite a lot. Oh, I didn't realise you could sell used stuff on Amazon. What's most surprising about that often is that if something is 25 new, people will be willing to pay still quite a high price for used just because they're saving a few pounds, and if you've kind of described it accurately, that it's in good condition, it's complete and everything, people are willing to save a few quid even to have something that's used.
Especially this year, things are tighter.
Yeah, Scrabble Trickster, we actually played this ourselves last time we got it.
Did we?
Yeah. You don't remember with the where you get the cards, so it's just like Scrabble except you get cards where it's like swap.
Oh yes.
It's like swap your hand with your opponent and
yes.
steal your opponent's last score, turn one of your tiles face down and use it as a blank, etc. etc. I think Faye probably won that. Anyway, I paid £5. It's used.
16.48 used on Amazon.
A Ravensburger. Country
Cottage collection.
No. Yeah, this happened to be in a shop. No, it's not. I think I found it on a picture scan, or I might have just found the artwork. Faye's just gonna, so she's just now pointing the camera at the picture. I think I maybe did a word search. We won't worry about that now. But I paid £1.99. It was half price, and it's a bit of an old one, I think. 2001, so it's 21 years old. I mean, I remember
me.
I was just going to say, I remember the days when I was selling brand new and sealed Ravensburger for the old company that I worked for. I think that, 10 years later, I'll be selling used ones. I wouldn't have seen that coming. Therapy board game, I think. Sales of the Unexpected, aka Vinegar Jar. I'm not sure if I replied. I do apologise if I didn't. Sent a message because he'd seen it in a post on Instagram of all this stacked up. I'm sure Peter said he had spares for this if needed. 99p I paid for that used.
Only available used, 34.98, not in FBA.
And I should probably just say that this is not in great condition. I would tend to avoid something in quite that bad condition. I kind of like to go for things that are in better condition, but because this was such a good deal, a good selling price, we've sold it a few times before, so we know it sells.
Move that way a little bit, just bend that way. There, we've got Doggy here. This is Leans. Joining us.
She's joining the haul. That's the first time she's seen it too. So here we go, Trivial Pursuit, Genesis Edition. £3.75 we paid for that. Not sure if that one scans right actually. No, it's different, it doesn't do a picture.
Love to do a picture. Used £10.99.
Ooh.
That's dropped.
Ooh. That's okay. So
it'll go back up.
Quite a what? Yeah. It could just be one seller with that, and once they're gone, the next one could be £14.99. The lyrics to Your Life. I paid £3.
Currently used FBA £25.
Ooh.
Oosh, indeed.
This is I'm pretty sure it's brand new. I paid £7.50. It's been taped, so I'm going to carefully take that tape away and have a look inside and seal it up again. I've just noticed there's a bit of damage on there, but I'm hoping it was okay used or new.
Yeah, it's only available new for £30 and 95p.
Oh nice, so I can do it used like new with confidence there at like 25, and that should be good. Moshi Monsters Top Trumps Turbo. I got this mainly because I've got an incomplete one, and for £1.50 to be able to complete one, it was worth a gamble.
Not available used, only available new for £19.90.
Yeah. Perudo. This is a real bolo. If you ever see this, Perudo in the tin, in the blue tin, this one, it's by Paul Lamond Games. Pick it up, sells well on eBay and Amazon. £3.50 we paid for that.
£19.44.
It's like a little dice.
It's
it's a little like dice game. This is an interesting one, Topple Tree. This was in a, well, I'd like to say a recent haul video, but we haven't been doing too much. But this, so I sent this into Amazon last week.
Not that exact.
Not this one,
no.
no.
We got that when we were out.
Yeah, a different copy, but the same game. And it's been removed off the Amazon catalogue in the time that I bought it. Well, I scanned it, listed it, and sent it to FBA. So I won't be sending this one to FBA. This will be going to eBay, or going on eBay. I paid 99p, and it was $14.99 on Amazon. The one I've got it. Amazon is sending it back to me. Costs 60p per item to recall a product from Amazon, which is okay. Have that delivered to your home, and I'll then put it on eBay for $9.99. Just cut my losses, and I'll just do the same thing with that one, and I won't pick it up again. Bendomino. It's Bendomino. I think Bendomino sounds great. You got a game of Bendomino? $6.99 I paid for that. It's used. It's like weird shaped dominoes.
You have to call our nephew's called Ben. You have to call him Bendomino from now on.
It's probably been called Bendomino. Benjamino.
That's currently out of stock, new and used. Bendomino.
$2.99 for this Travel USA. Now this wasn't on Amazon. Go on.
This was a good one. We saw this in the window of one of the first shops we went in last week on our trip away, and straight away it caught my eye because I'm a big fan of like America and
anything American.
And I'm into I sort of had an interest in geography at school, and then I saw Melissa and Doug logo. Where is it there? And years ago when we first started reselling, we actually bought a job lot of Melissa and Doug kids' torches, didn't we? And they absolutely flew so quickly. So I was like, oh, 3 different parts of this caught my eye. There are a few for sale, but it's just a bit different. And I thought I'll play it if it doesn't sell. Yeah,
I think we looked at it on eBay, and there was a few for sale, but from the States. It's one of those ones where the sell-through rate's not great, but you know, for $2.99. We wouldn't recommend picking stuff up with a poor sell-through rate, but you know, $2.99, like Faye said, she has a personal interest. Give you a game of that on Friday night.
We're going out with Bendomino.
Oh yeah, we are, aren't we? What's this? £1 for compose yourself. Would you compose yourself?
Oh, I'm always composing myself.
No, you're never composing yourself. Yeah, it's a musical card game.
It's only available new for $34.99. It's got a really good rank.
This one's used. Well, I assume it's used. Yeah, it'll be used. Might be sealed inside. Who knows?
Who knows?
Frankly, who cares? Trivial Pursuit DVD, Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Help me out here. Oh my goodness.
So Trivial Pursuit DVD, Lord of the Rings trilogy edition. I paid £3. It's used.
Only available used for $23.99.
Another Ravensburger. It's great. I saw some of the Americans picking up in their YouTube videos. I think it was Valley Roots picking up Ravensburgers, or maybe it was Pure Hustle. And I think they called them Ravensburgers. And they didn't really know too much about them except for obviously looking at sell-through rate. We actually drove pretty much past this, didn't we, on our European
Yeah, it probably
road
is
trip.
Ravens. Yeah, it probably is.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Oh.
The place name, anyway.
Right, we'll be correcting everyone from now on YouTube and Instagram. If you start saying Ravensburger, you're going to get a comment dropped from us saying, no, it's Ravensburger.
This is out of stock, new and used.
£3.
Nice one.
These were a bit weird. This is in the realms of don't pick up slow selling stuff. But they're £4.50. There is an original barcode.
So you're like, this is a weird one. Don't pick up slow sellers, and you bought 2.
Yeah, I did actually. Yeah, there's the other one. Do you want to try that barcode?
I'd love to.
Get my finger out there.
Celestial Planisphere.
Yeah.
It's £70 new.
Yeah, but then the rank was like, 300,000, 400,000. So definitely a slow seller, and it would be at that price. But there was 2 of them. They're not in great condition. Like they're clearly a bit old. You probably just see a bit of like yellowing of the card.
Are you yellowing?
I couldn't really leave them behind, you know. I was just looking at them thinking, well, and I think it might have been early on in our trip, and I was desperate to start filling up my Chazza bags. Tipping point. Bit of a strange on this. I've sort of got a love-hate relationship with this now. We bought 2 in October or something and put them on Amazon, and they both got cross-listed along with everything else that we sell on Amazon. And they sold straight away on eBay for over 20 quid. And then I got another one recently. It took ages to sell, and it's sold at like 17.
So this one, scanning through, Ben's got a different suit on.
Oh yeah, there's 2 versions. You can do a picture scan of this one.
Is he called Ben Domino? Bendamino. Bendamino, grey suit, there we go.
So it's currently showing on Amazon for
£25 new, no used.
And paid $2.99. I think it's still a good one to pick up, and it's great fun to play as well. If you want a little game before you sell it, if you like that sort of thing. Spot the intro. This is used. I don't know if it's got a price on it.
Personal favourite, this, isn't it? To pick up.
Yeah, no price. Don't know what we paid for it. Wouldn't have been too much.
Only available used for £27 and 12p, but there are none in FBA, so it means we can go a little bit higher of our price.
Oh, hello, Kitty.
Hello.
£1.50 for this little 6+ 100 piece. A few of these actually, different kiddies ones, but this was the best one.
Used for £20.
Where is Moldova?
I think it's in Europe somewhere.
Here it is. So this, believe it or not, this is the compact edition, and the board folds out to 4 times the size of this box. And this is the compact special edition.
We've never found a non-compact.
No, well, we probably wouldn't be able to pick it up. Paid $3.49. It's a great game. Bit complicated to get used to learn it, like for an hour. That's all.
Yeah.
And once you get the hang of it, it's quite fun.
Yeah,
better with lots of players.
We've played it a few times with people now, and they're like, "Bring Where is Moldova when you come round?" So that one's used for $24.99.
And what I might do actually, because we've got our own copy now, but this one's got a few bashes.
Yeah, there.
So I might just switch the boxes up and give the customer the better one. Apparently this one's complete, and it's a 1,000-piece Ravensburger.
Ravensburger.
We paid $2.75. Oh, and what I should say, this is the what do they call it? Awesome Alphabet set. They're currently up to, it must be HOI, yeah. HOI. So Faye collects these. She's had for her birthday and Easter and Christmas, and just for being Faye, Faye's been given one of these whenever they come out. So she's got all of them, and they're very limited edition. And now the older ones are very, very collectible and command really decent prices on both eBay and Amazon. And I hope I'm not going to eat my words, because Faye scanned it, so she knows if I'm talking absolute rubbish. I didn't even need to scan it, and paid $2.75. So look for the alphabet ones. The older ones, the better.
It's currently out of stock, both new and used.
Do you know what the best of TV and movies is?
No.
Find out here in the best of TV and movies board game. It's by Drummond Park, who do the logo board game. It's used, paid £4.50.
$15.99 used. Well, I think we should play that.
Okay. Well, we get it every time we go out, don't we? Harry Potter.
Barry Schnotter.
Barry Schnotter. Headbands. So the headbands games, they do different themed ones. Some of them can be pretty good. Even the plain old one on its own, which I thought I might have picked up, but I can't see it. Spoiler. Anyway, I paid up for that, £5. Give me some good news.
Out of stock, new and used. Boom.
That's the sort of news I like to hear.
Yes.
Porker's the wine game. I reckon I've like passed over this one a few times for whatever reason. Probably because of the price at £6. I thought I'd check it. It's used.
Only available used for £22.63, but there are none in FBA, so again we can command a slightly higher price. Good rank, loads of reviews.
Nice.
Oh yes, this
Oh,
one.
so we were in a charity shop and we'd sort of taken a few games off the shelf, and the lady came out and said, "Oh, good, I can fill them up." And we were like, "Well, what have you got?" So she was like, "Okay, hold on." So she brought a load of stuff out on the counter for us to like, we had a private pick. And this was the only thing we got. And it's Vampireology, and we paid £5. It wasn't even that great, but it was worth picking up.
£19.75 used, but none in FBA.
Do you know what the best of British is?
No.
Find out in this board game by Drummond Park.
Oh my goodness, I
Maybe
thought we should play this.
It's £5.50 paid up.
£16.99 used.
So just to give you an idea on that one, that's about £6.23 profit at that selling price of £16.99.
Yeah. Good one.
That's after fees and Amazon shipping and all that stuff. Another one that said it was complete.
Ravensburger.
Complete apparently. Paid to £179. It's, what is it, How to Train Your Dragon.
Only available used, none in FBA, £20 and 8p.
Happy with that. Trivial Pursuit Family Edition. If you watch our videos, you'll see us pick this up quite a lot. And this is the one with the dinosaur skeleton there. There's different ones. Paid $2.50.
£19.99 used.
$3.99 we paid for this one. It's like Westminster, is it?
Yes, I think Reflections.
Westminster Reflections. Oh yeah.
Out of stock, new and used. These are always quite popular, aren't they?
Yeah, and here's a good example of that I wouldn't usually pick up a puzzle, or I would try and avoid picking stuff up like this. Well, that's a label, but you can see underneath when that label comes off, it's leaving a fair bit of damage to the box. The rest of it's okay, but it's the What If series, which is always good.
Only available used, £22.99, none in FBA.
I paid £4. Next up is Monopoly Electronic Banking. There's lots of different versions of electronic banking. I'm not even sure if that picks the right one up, does it?
No, this one.
It's a red one. Yeah, that's it.
Used £34.99, none in FBA.
And we paid $3.95. We're getting there, we're getting there.
Ravensburger.
The Norwegian Fjords, have sold it before. And it's from 2009, paid $2.99.
1882 used, none in FBA.
Harry Potter, what's his name?
Barry Schnoffer.
Cluedo. Used again, $4.95 we paid for that.
£19.99 used.
Do you know what the best of TV and movies is?
No.
Find out again in this game.
Oh, we should play that.
So we got two copies. So I will put one at the bottom of the pile, which will give us a chance to play it before I get all capitalist and send it in to try and sell it. $2.99 used.
£15.99 used on Amazon.
Ooh.
Oh, I spotted this.
Catan. They do various sort of add-ons, various versions of the games and stuff. And I actually said to Faye, "Oh, I don't think it's very good anymore." As she was grabbing it, I was jumping the gun. Paid $3.50. It's used. Obviously, anything that's used, we don't know if it's complete. That goes for everything, but it'll all be checked.
Just some interesting facts about this one.
Yeah.
It's used 32.33. It's got over 21,500 reviews.
What?
And it's number 112 in Toys and Games.
Oh wow. So super fast seller, super popular item, super price?
Super price. Yeah, I said it 30 something.
Oh yeah.
So yes.
$3.50.
And it's in nice condition, the box, isn't it?
Trivial Pursuit. So the master editions, oh sorry, the, you know, like the big ones like the old Genesis 2s and all that. I've kind of given up with those, obviously. But the Master Edition, look out for this one. The blue box, quite striking. Definitely one of the best Trivial Pursuits you can pick up, sort of standard edition stuff.
What does that say?
It says, oh yes, it says timer missing. Now, I couldn't remember, and I would have looked, but I'm going to look now, what the timer was like, whether it was like a sort of specific, I'm sure I looked at the, I tried to look on the box, didn't get any clues, there's no picture of it there. I just thought to myself, well, I've got loads of timers, and hopefully it's not like a special timer. Now it probably is, because for the Master Edition of Trivial Pursuit you'd expect a bit more than a sound timer, so it's that. I could probably buy one off eBay. I think I might have even had to have done that before. I don't think I've got a spare of it. Anyway, what's the damage?
The damage is $29.95 used.
Yeah. So I sort of gave that the big build up, which normally is right. I'd forgotten as I was talking that the the timer was missing. Oh yeah, good news. We had in our last haul we showed a Bible, it was, with clear cellophane on it, and someone had written in biro on the cellophane, magic eraser, which is a little spongy eraser. Just type magic eraser into Amazon or eBay if you don't know what that is. Like a little sponge, you use it dry, and it took it off clean as a whistle, left no marks, anything like that. And I'll do the same with this, because this person in the charity shop decided to make sure everyone could clearly know the price, so they wrote it there and they wrote it there too. I wouldn't be surprised if they've written it somewhere else. Someone's even handily labelled the DVD numbers, but that'll come off. So this is the Greatest War box set.
The Great War.
The Great War, the Greatest War, the Greatest Showman. If I knew any Greatest Showman songs, I'd be able to make a joke about that, but I don't. Yeah, I paid £5, as you've seen.
There's none in FBA, and it's currently listed used at $41.76. If you found it new, it's currently listed at $158.94. Yeah.
Retire on that.
It's not gonna make you rich.
Think words. Spin. Little game from Ideal to people that bought you Hamster Race, as seen earlier.
And tipping point.
£3.
None available used, currently listed new at $27.99.
This is a nice one. Oracle cards and tarot cards, if you're into that sort of thing.
Keep it still.
So this is the cards and the book. If you're buying these little packs, always make sure the book's in there, because quite often it'll be missing, or it's a different version, isn't it? We do see these around and buy them whenever we can. Paid $2.95 for this, it's used, and guess what?
Sells for $39.99 used.
And they do sell for that price. Obama Llama 2, paid $2.50. I get in trouble trying to sell this on Amazon, so this is going on eBay. I think I'll recheck that. But various, who is it? Is it Ginger Fox? Are a nightmare.
Big Potato Game.
Ginger Fox, so Exploding Kittens and all that stuff. Just be very careful with those. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, what do you mean is one that you...
And the Throw Burrito.
And the avocado one. There's an avocado one.
And also some of the Hasbro, while we're on the subject, what they call Speak Out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dodgy versions of those going around.
And Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, a lot of dodgy versions going around, and it's very easy to get zeroed or IP strikes on your Amazon account for those. So just look out. Always be careful. But sometimes when you buy, say you find a Cards Against Humanity and you go on Amazon and you're like, oh great, there's only one seller. There's a reason for that, and it can be similar with eBay when you look at things on eBay as well. The reason is because they're heavily protecting their intellectual property, and the minute you try and list something, they shut you down. And if you've done that before, you'll get shut down for 3, 7, 10 days, 30 days, or more. So yeah, and so if you're looking at Obama Llama, I think you're okay on eBay, but you're not okay, I don't think, on Amazon with that one.
That currently sells for £20.94 used on Amazon.
Now then, I bought these were in like the magic counter, and I thought, oh, vintage baby Brio, it's gonna cost a fortune. £1.95 for this little
Rattle, isn't it?
rattle or something, stacking rattle, and £3.99 for this threading shapes. And I just put into eBay vintage Brio baby, and it gets really good prices. Now, had they been like £10 and £20 or whatever, I wouldn't have bought them. They weren't that good prices, but decent prices for those cost prices.
Oh, so we can list those on eBay and cross-list them to Etsy because they're vintage.
Yeah.
We have an Etsy store, but we only like to sell vintage on Etsy, don't we? So they qualify.
Yeah, they do qualify. I said this a minute ago, I think, but we're nearly there.
We are really nearly.
Hang on in there. Now this is an R2D2 model. And this is actually the same shop where I asked for the discount on the Gibson's puzzles, and she politely declined my offer, which is fine. I paid £5 for it, and I sort of said to her, "Oh yeah, I like what you've done there. Complete, question. I had a quick look in the box to because it says 30 plus pieces, and I thought, well, that's not very helpful. But if I get to 30, then I'll maybe take a risk. And then I looked it up, and I thought, well, this is a risk that I'm willing to take. So it was £5.
It's currently out of stock, new and used. It wasn't when we bought it.
Right.
It was like £150
Yeah.
used.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I'm glad you remembered that, because I didn't want to put a number on it, but I knew it was pretty good. And it turns out, unfortunately, that the app is no longer supported. The company sold the rights to the toy, and the new company deleted the app, I think. It does still sell, but not for anywhere near the price. Bit of a disappointment. It was complete though. Zuzu hamsters. Now, I remember when these were huge, and when I was in my old job, and Amazon in the UK as a third-party marketplace was just taking off, Zuzu hamsters were Christmas #1. It must have been 2000 and... When did this come out? 2008. So I was going to say it must have been 2006. Maybe just around when we got together.
We weren't together in 2006.
No, but you know.
So I don't know what happened in your past before me. BF before Faye.
Around whenever. This was a Christmas #1 selling toy. Everyone wanted them, but it was really the hamsters that they wanted. I remember them all. Patches, Nugget, Winky, Jilly, Scoodles, Pipsqueak, Mr. Squiggles, Chunk, Num Nums. And we sold these little hamsters and no one could get hold of them. And we actually were in the sun because there was big articles at the time, and the Harry Potter Lego Castle was another one. And it was all about, price gouging because parents were so desperate, and it happens every year, doesn't it? I don't really know if there was a big one this year.
No. Not really our area, is it?
No.
Like buying toys for other people.
Oh no, but I mean, you hear like what's going to be the big.
Yeah.
So we were absolutely rinsing it, and all that happened was we had hundreds and hundreds of these hamsters, and they should have been selling for £10, £15 or whatever, and we were selling for £40, £50, £100, depending on which the models. Some of them were super rare and hard to get in the UK. And yeah, the Sun ran an article about like retailers price gouging, and it happens all the time now, doesn't it? No one even bats an eyelid now when you got a Mike Tyson card from Question of Sport and you're selling it for 500 quid. It's like, supply and demand, isn't it? It's rarity, and that's what happened with these. And all it did was just drove more customers to our website. We just did even better, and it was exactly the same with Harry Potter Castle. Anyway, the reason I say all that is because that kind of put these on my radar for many years, and then about 2 or 3 years ago we bought a few different like play sets like this, and they just sat around, and then I saw this one and I thought, no, I'm not going to fall into the trap, but it was £1.99. I think I've been talking so much I don't think I've given you a chance to scan it.
I did about an hour ago. Out of stock, new and used.
Yeah, and it also has 2 hamsters in here, which made a noise. Snoopy will be out in a minute, kicking off. Yeah, so I took a punt on that, is what I'm trying to say. Finally, you made it. One more thing. Faye, over to you.
This was like the last thing I picked up on the whole trip, I think. It's the Twirly Boos in the Night Garden boat. And
Has it got any twirly boos in it?
Shall we see?
Does it come with twirly boos? What is a twirly boo? Is that an actual twirly boo?
I think so.
No.
Looks like something like a chicken run to me. Yeah, so I don't really know much about it other than years ago I've seen it with my nephew, or our nephew when he was little.
Fell asleep to that a few times probably.
Yeah. And these, how much did I pay?
25, no, just joking, £2.50.
And they're selling for anywhere between 25 and like 40 odd pounds. Obviously having the figures, I think there's more figures that you can have. I've only got 2, but that is still good. So yeah, really chuffed with that. I don't know, yeah.
Watch the space.
Yeah. That looks well done.
Oh, they're all well filthy, aren't they? You're gonna have to get
Has it been glued on, or is it just dirty now?
We'll get the grime wipes on that. Link in description. They're amazing though. Grime wipes are amazing. We clean all sorts with them, not just
Your face.
So there we go. What did you think? What was your favourite item? Is there anything there that you sell that you like to pick up already? Have we shown you something new? Let us know down below in the comments. What was your favourite pickup?
My favourite pickup, I didn't pick up many things in that selection.
No, but this is part 2, so we didn't do what was your favourite pickup in part 1. Do you want to review the video? It's not edited yet.
No, my favourite pickup, flipping heck, was the Twirly Boos thing.
You're just saying that.
No,
really?
Yeah. I'm
Not
super
the,
chuffed. Or Catan.
Ooh.
What was
Not the potato rack.
No. What's your favourite pickup?
My favourite pickup was in part 1, and it was that DVD.
Yeah.
Charles somebody or other.
Yeah, the £100 one.
Because I've now done the research on it and listed it and stuff, and that price is achievable. I think it'll probably end up selling on eBay for less. I think it'll sell on eBay quicker, but it'll get cross-listed as does everything. We've talked about that before, but if you want more information on that, just message us over on Instagram. But yeah, I think that's realistically gonna sell for decent money. Maybe, I think it's listed at 110. It's a single DVD. Maybe it'll end up going for 40, 50, 60 quid or something like that. Hopefully more, but for £1, that is my favourite pickup.
Well done.
Well, thank you. Thanks for all your comments on our recent videos and all the likes. If you could give this video a big thumbs up, that would be most appreciated. It really, really eggs us on to make more videos. We're currently putting out just over 1 video a week, but we want to move that forward. So give us a like and we will work extra hard to get more videos out for you more often.
Don't forget, if you do like our videos, then please subscribe to our channel and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Bye.